This is Crick Buzz at Stumps at the MCG on Boxing Day. Adam Collins and Harsha Bhogle. A day where Australia had to bowl in very challenging conditions. India didn't score at a rapid rate, but they have laid the foundation, Harsha. They've done very nicely indeed, losing only 2 wickets through the course of the day.
Yes, indeed. There can be two ways of looking at Cheteshwar Pujara's innings. To me, that was the spine of the Indian batting, and you can say, look, he batted almost 200 balls. He's only got a 60. India was scoring at 2 and over till Virat Kohli came along. What Pujara does is he makes it easier for everybody else. There's Mayank Agarwal who's come in. He's batting beautiful in his first Test match. He's got a very solid Pujara at the other end. Kohli comes in, plays his game. He's got Pujara at the other end. So I'm saying hats off Pujara for his patience and for allowing everybody else to bat around him. Maybe just a little quicker, but doesn't matter.
He just doesn't play a false strike, Pujara, does he?
No.
It's those rubbery wrists through mid-wicket, which is so classical. Lovely to watch. Uses his feet to the spin of Nathan Lyon, but it's the way he eliminates risks from his game, which leaves him as that foundation pillar each time India bat.
Also, he plays time. Remember this track, nobody has read this track, right, today?
Yeah.
There were clumps of grass. Everyone said, oh, wow, grass. And for the first half hour, the ball hit the deck and said, you know what, I don't want to reach the keeper. It was just going a bit like that. And we were wondering what's happening. This is not until Pat Cummins came in and bent his back that you realize you have to do a lot of hard work on this track. Then one from Stark towards the end of the day has gone straight over Tim Payne, and a couple have kept low. So I don't know if this will just even out into a flat deck, but batting time is going to be critical in this game too.
Yeah, let's look at the track. So Australia said at the toss, Tim Payne, he would have been just as happy bowling. So you consider that expectation at the start of the day and the reality. 215 runs in 89 overs, seldom a chance, certainly no nicks going through to the keeper in the conventional sense. The pace of Pat Cummins was the main difference there at different points through the course of the day. But you must be disappointed coming here on Boxing Day, Harsha, and yet again we've got a track which hasn't lived up to expectations.
No, and the MCG's got 3 demerit points already, isn't it? If they get to 10, they're not allowed to hold international cricket for two years. I don't think this is that bad a track, but you really want something more on Boxing Day. You want something more for the bowlers. You want batsmen to be able to play their shots. Look how much effort Pat Cummins had to put in today. I mean, to me, he's been, without getting as many wickets as some of the others, he's been the standout bowler for me. Pat Cummins bent his back. The way he got rid of Hanuma Vihari, you had to feel for Vihari on his debut as an opener in Test match cricket. To me, Cummins was a standout bowler, but he had to work that much harder because of the pitch.
Agarwal on debut, makes a half century. Well on the way to a ton, I thought anyway. I think most people did. He was batting beautifully. Again, used his feet to Nathan Lyon when he first came into the attack. Was able to change gears seamlessly. Looks like you might have found one.
You know, Mayank Agarwal could very easily have become frustrated. He's done everything over the last 2 years. He scored tons of runs. He scored 1,000 runs in a month in first-class cricket. He's done everything for India A, and suddenly he finds everyone else getting picked ahead of him. He could so easily have said, oh, the world is against me. People who say the world is against me never achieve anything. He's come out there and he's played like he belonged. So he was busy, he was hitting the twos everywhere, he hit the odd boundary. But to me, what was most interesting was that Mayank Agarwal played like he belonged. There were no nerves. He was nervous. I met him here the previous day. He was nervous. He didn't show it. And I thought it was a fantastic debut. Would have been great if he'd got the 100. But so what? How many people scored a 70 on their debut against a bowling attack as quality as this?
Especially in front of 73,500 people at the MCG. There was nearly a twist before Stumps. Mitchell Stark found the edge. Tim Payne nearly caught it with one hand. That could have a fairly significant effect on the context of the game, especially if the track gets even better to bat on tomorrow.
Kohli versus Spain has been one of the sort of side attractions of this series. If Kohli now goes on and gets 100 here or get 120, 130, I think he might be telling Tim Payne something from time to time, saying, mate, it was your catch. But it was a catchable catch. Payne kept very well, actually. It was a catchable catch. But if Kohli gets 100, 120, it'll start to hurt Australia.
India win day 1 here at Melbourne on Boxing Day. Crick Buzz at Stumps with Harsha Bhogle and Adam Collins. We'll talk to you tomorrow.